meeting. A Sunday afternoon, the three of us at the kitchen table like she ran the house. She had a proposal that she said would help Jake feel more secure. She wanted him to open a separate account in his name only, deposit his income there, and give me a set weekly amount for personal spending. No access to the joint account. No financial visibility. Just an allowance for my own husband like I was someone he was managing. She said it would create structure. Said I needed to understand accountability. Then she looked directly at me and used the word freeloader. Without any hesitation. Jake was at the same table. He said nothing. She kept going. Said he worked too hard to not have full financial control in his own household. Said she was only protecting her son. I let her finish every word. Then I said, give me 1 second. I got up, went to the bedroom, came back with a folder, and placed it in front of Jake. He opened it. Inside was the property deed for the house. His name was not on it, only mine. Diane had no part in that document. Jake looked up at me slowly. I said, before we talk about my allowance, you need to explain to your mother what house she has been living in. Jake turned to Diane. He said it quietly. This house belongs to her, not to us, to her. She inherited it before we got married. Her name is the only name on the deed. Diane stared at the paper on the table. She asked what that meant practically. Jake told her it meant every decision about who lives in this house belongs entirely to me. She said I had been hiding something. I asked what I had been hiding. Nobody had ever asked. She turned to Jake and told him to handle it. He said there was nothing to handle. That she had lived in his wife's house rent-free for 2 years, called that same wife a freeloader at the kitchen table, and then tried to take away her access to her own finances. Diane went to her room. She called her sister within the hour. Her sister called Jake twice that evening. A friend left a voicemail saying I was cold and calculated. Jake did not pick up any of them. He came and sat on the couch and told me he should have said something months ago. I told him I agreed. He did not argue with that. She moved out 3 weeks later. I held the front door open and said nothing. We painted that room the following weekend. Our youngest picked the color.